So did you learn that there was something that might be relevant to Rodriguez's part?
I did. I learned that she had done an interview with the news media.
I'm the one who paid for the law enforcement security there on Easter Day. That's something that a lot of people don't know. We were contacted by Kenneth Montgomery, the Parks and Recs manager that's over Henry, by email as well as by phone, saying, Constable, we need 4 officers or deputies that can provide security for the day of Easter.
And at the end of your investigation, did you come to a conclusion that there were offenses violated by failing to provide those documents?
I did.
And what are the names of those offenses?
Tampering with evidence and official oppression.
Judge, you have to extend me some grace, please. This is ridiculous. I mean, we were clear about this. We had hearings outside the jury's presence multiple times. She's asking a question about what offense is, and then he bites for it. They knew it. They knew they were going to do this. There's no other explanation. These are not stupid people. They knew exactly what was going on. You were more than fair and more than clear of your admonishments not to talk about anything outside the motion in limine. Clear. Forget about 404B. I mean, just specific instances of conduct that are not charged. This is a charged offense, or it was. And this was no other conclusion that this was deliberate, Judge. It was calculated and deliberate. They knew exactly what they were doing. And we have to move for a mistrial.
In regards to the motion for a mistrial, I'm going to deny that. I'm going to bring the jury back in, fix the issue with an instruction, and then we're going to keep going. The violation, Ranger Freeman, of my motion in limine comes with consequences. And they're, in fact, written in my standing order. So not only did I admonish you several times to stick to the tampering, I gave you breaks. I think was very accommodating, precisely because I didn't want anything to go any other direction except the tampering. So I am instructing my staff attorney to begin show cause hearings to hold you in contempt. You will be served in person. That hearing will take place at a later time, at a later date.
So I'll just ask you, would it be fair to leave out evidence of somebody's innocence?
Yes. I mean, no. Sorry, excuse me.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Was that a Freudian slip?
Yeah.
No? Okay, so would it be fair to leave out evidence of innocence?
It would not be fair to leave out evidence of innocence.
And the reason that you write these reports is so later on, possibly in court in front of a jury, that you could refer back to it to refresh your memory, correct?
Right, yes.
So you prefer a jury to trust your documentation over their own eyes and ears? Is
Your
that
Honor,
your
I
statement?
have to object because recorded witness statements do not come into evidence.
That's not the point. We're not having an evidence
So he's
class.
asking him to answer a question that isn't even possible.
No, it is possible because those, even though they might not be admissible initially, for impeachment. For impeachment. Thank you, Judge. Ranger, what's the difference between an initiating agency and a reviewing agency? Do you know?
I don't.
Would it help you to think about it as this way, as law enforcement is an initiating agency, they do the investigations? Is that fair?
Okay.
And a prosecutorial agency, like the DA's office, is a reviewing agency. They take the investigation, review it, and then they do something else with it.
Okay.
Okay. What is the Rangers typically?
We're going to be the investigator.
The initiating agency, is that fair?
Okay.
And throughout your investigation, you came to know some facts about that allegation from Mr. Reyes, right?
Yes.
You came to find out that he did not call Precinct 2 or Susan Tristan, right? After he was supposed to? Once he registered online?
Right. Okay.
He was instructed to call Precinct 2, correct?
Yes.
And he did not do that.
Okay. Yes.
And at some point, he either had over 50 people and or was drinking in the pavilion, correct?
Yes.
And so under those regulations, he was supposed to pay for security.
Yeah, she was totally within her rights asking him to pay for security. Yes.
So for Michelle Barrientes Vela to enforce the rules, that was something that she was supposed to do. That was her responsibility.
She was totally within her rights, having charged for security at the park that day.
Tomorrow, we're going to start at 8:30.